Hello, my name's Ashleigh. Welcome. I teach yoga at KR, both clubs at Paran and Emporium. This is my home. So I'll be taking you through about 45 minutes of some yoga. We'll do a Vinyasa flow. It's the afternoon for me. It's pretty cold and dreary outside. So whatever time of day you're practicing, morning, afternoon, even in the evening, I hope this experience that you have practicing some yoga allows maybe yourself feeling a bit more energized, perhaps you leave feeling a little bit more grounded, or even just with somewhat of an uplifted spirit. So you won't need anything for today's class. If you do have blocks, you're welcome to grab a block or two. And we're going to start in a seated position. So come onto your yoga mat if you're not already there. Find a comfortable seat. So that might be cross-legged for you, or that might be sitting in Virasana, a little Japanese seat for you, whatever works. I'm going to invite you to place the hands on the backs of the thighs with the palms to face up today. This is just a nice gesture to receive everything that your practice has to offer. And then to shift gears from the external world, wherever you're practicing, and to come into your own internal world, I invite you here to just gently blink down the eyes. And as the eyes are closed, it's almost like you're checking out to check back in. Just in this moment, ask yourself here, how am I? How am I feeling today? Where in my body feels good? And where in my body feels not so good? It's like day and night, light and dark, like the yin and the yang. We can never have one without the other. Just taking 3 breaths here. So please take a long breath in, fill up through the belly, the chest, all the way up through the throat. And then open your mouth and let out a ha as you exhale. 2 more times, just like that. Fill up through the belly, the chest, all the way up through to the throat. And then open your mouth with a ha, exhale. 1 more time, breathe on in. This time, hold the breath at the top for a moment. Take another little sip of air in. And then let go with a ha. Close down the mouth. You might like to swallow once, maybe twice. Just lubricate the inside of your mouth, the back of the throat. Ujjayi Pranayama, Ujjayi breath, if you have that in your practice, in through the nose, out through the nose. A slight restriction at the back of the throat at the epiglottis. And then gently blink your eyes open. And just notice the colors, the environment that surrounds you. And then come on forward to tabletop shape onto your hands and your knees. You're going to stack the shoulders right on top of the wrists. The hips will stack right on top of the knees. Spread and fan the fingertips as wide as you can. You'll go ahead and drop the belly down, roll the shoulders, lift up through the chin, the chest, and the eyes. And then round all the way through the spine. Really press into the mat. Feel the shoulders puff up towards the sky. Let's do 3 more cats and cows together. So come on forward for the cow spine. Take a slow breath in. And then round all the way through the spine for the cat spine as you exhale. Take 2 more movements of breath. Come on forward as you breathe in. And then it's the rounding all the way through. Really feel the shoulders protract as you exhale. Take 1 more. Come on forward. Breathe in. And then round all the way through for the exhale. Downward facing dog, so tuck the toes, lift the hips all the way up and back. You might like to pedal the feet out or sway the hips. Find a little bit of intuitive movement, almost as if, again, you are checking out, how am I feeling here? How does this shape feel in my body? Really connect to this moment by noticing the experience of your body starting to move and perhaps even find some internal warmth. And then find some stillness in your down dog, your Adho Mukha, if you haven't already found the stillness. From the pressing of the hands, reach the right leg up to the sky, 3-legged down dog as you breathe on in. And then knee to nose, round all the way through the spine as you breathe out. Please take 2 more, back up to the sky. Try to lengthen the leg in space. And then knee to nose, round all the way in as you exhale. Do 1 more, back up to the sky, slowly breathe on in. And then knee to nose, it's a soft step all the way through the hands as you breathe out. Lower the back knee, reach your arms up to the sky, Anjaneyasana as you inhale. And then cactus, bend your arms, squeeze the shoulders down your back on your exhale breaths. Do 1 more like that, reach up, lengthen as you breathe in. And then bend your elbows, maybe even a little tip back at the heart as you exhale. Back up to the sky we go, breathe in. Hands come down to the mat as you exhale. Low lunge twist, pick the back leg up, reach right arm to the sky. 1 breath in. Right hand down to the ground, pyramid pose. Maybe step the back foot in a little as you breathe out. Back to low lunge, so rebend the front knee as you breathe in. Back to pyramid pose, up and back with the hips as you breathe out. Do 1 more like that, please rebend as you inhale. Pyramid pose, up and back on the exhale. Stay in your pyramid, take a long breath in. Stay in your pyramid as you breathe out. Rebend your front knee back to low lunge as you inhale. Step the left foot softly forward, forward fold as you exhale. Lengthen the spine, it's a halfway lift, hands to shins as you breathe in. And then bow and fold, soften over the thighs as you breathe out. 1 more just like that, lengthen halfway as you inhale. And then bow, fold all the way as you exhale. Stand up, press into the feet, reach your arms to the sky, Urdhva Hastasana as you inhale. Palms come to heart center as you exhale. Reach back up to the sky, breathe in. And then fold, bend your knees over the legs. Take a halfway lift as you inhale. Step back to high plank pose, so plant the palms as you step your 2 feet all the way back. Really press into the palms so much that you feel the shoulders puff up towards the sky. You might know that as protraction of the shoulders. Just take 1 more breath in here. Lower knees, lower chest and chin to the ground, Chaturanga as you breathe out. Take your 2 hands to the outside of your yoga mat, fingertips will tent on the ground. Striking cobra pose, point the toes back, lift the chest forward and through as you breathe in, and then lower, elbows will come out wide as you breathe out. Do that again, lift all the way up as you inhale. Lower right shoulder, look over left elbow as you exhale. Back through the center, lift up, squeeze the glutes as you breathe in. Left shoulder lowers. Look over the right, breathe out. Back up through the middle, take 1 inhale, and then lower all the way back down as you exhale. Tabletop pose, back to hands and knees as you breathe in. Downward facing dog, hips to the sky as you breathe out. Right away, left leg reaches on an inhale. Knee to nose, squeeze and round as you exhale. Do 2 more, back up to the sky, big breath. Knee to nose, really press into the mat as you round. 1 more time, back up to the sky, big breath in. And then step the foot softly forward as you exhale. Lower the back knee, reach up, underneath, inhale. Bend at the elbows, squeeze shoulders down your back as you exhale. Please do 1 more, back up to the sky, big breath in. Bend the elbows, maybe even tip back the chest as you breathe out. Back up to the sky, inhale. Hands to the ground as you exhale. Take a twist, pick the back knee, left arm peels as you breathe in. For pyramid pose, left hand to the ground as you send the spine over the front leg. Then rebend the front knee, low lunge, breathe in. Up and back pyramid pose, breathe out. 1 more time, movement to breath, reach forward as you inhale. Pyramid pose, up and back as you exhale. Take 1 breath in to stay. Let a soft breath out. Rebend your front knee, gaze forward as you inhale. Softly step forward as you exhale. Take a halfway lift, lengthen, breathe on in. And then bow and fold as you breathe out. Stand up, Urdhva Hastasana as you inhale. Palms to heart center as you exhale. Back up to the sky, breathe on in. And then bow over the thighs as you exhale. Halfway lift, inhale. Step back to high plank pose as you exhale. Take 1 breath in your high plank. Lower knees, lower upper body to the ground as you exhale. Low cobra pose, lift the chest forward and through, roll the shoulder blades back as you breathe in, and then lower all the way to the ground as you breathe out. Do 2 more. Low cobra pose, squeeze the legs on as you inhale, and then lower all the way back down as you exhale. 1 more low cobra, or maybe you come to upward facing dog this time. Take a full breath in, downward facing dog as you breathe out. Take 1 inhale. Open your mouth, let it out with a ha. Lift your heels up, breathe in. Bend your knees, gaze forward as you exhale. Step or lightly hop forward, top of the mat. Halfway lift, take an in breath. Bow and fold on your out breath. Stand up, reach up, breathe in. Palms to heart is your breath out. Back up to the sky, Surya Namaskar A, inhale. And then fold over, bent legs as you exhale. We lift halfway, breathe in. Step back high to low plank, Chaturanga. You're welcome to lower the knees as you exhale. A back bend cobra or up dog as you breathe in. Takes you back downward facing dog as you exhale. Take a full breath in. Open your mouth, let it out. Lift your heels, inhale. Bend your knees, gaze forward as you exhale. Step or hop forward, top of your mat. Halfway lift, breathe in. Bow and fold, breathe out. Stand up, reach up, inhale. Palms to heart is your exhale breath. Back up to the sky with the arms, breathe in. And then bend your knees and fold as you breathe out. Halfway lift, inhale. Step back high to low plank, Chaturanga. Squeeze elbows to rib cage as you lower. A back bend this you. Press the toes down, lift the heart up. Downward facing dog as you exhale. Take a breath in. Take a breath out. Lift the heels up, inhale. Bend your knees, gaze forward, your way forward, top of the mat. Final round, halfway lift, breathe in. Fold on down on the exhale. Stand up, reach up, breathe in. Palms to heart, Anjali Mudra as you exhale. Back up to the sky we go, inhale, saluting the sun. Fold over the thighs, exhale. Lift halfway, breathe on in. Step or hop back, chaturanga. Really squeeze the legs as you lower. A back bend, roll the shoulders away from the ears. Inhale. Downward facing dog, hips to the sky will be your exhale breath. Please take a breath in. Open your mouth, let it out with a ha. Right leg reaches to the sky. Three-legged dog, inhale. Knee to nose, round on in through the spine as you exhale. Do two more, back up to the sky. Breathe in. Knee to nose, round on in as you breathe out. One more time to the sky, inhale. Again, step the foot softly between the hands as you exhale. Lower the back knee, starts the same way. Reach your arms up to the sky, big breath in. And then again, bend the elbows, squeeze shoulders down your back as you exhale. Back up to the sky with the arms, inhale, we're adding on. Sweep the arms forward and down as you exhale. Come on up to crescent lunge. So reach your two arms all the way up to the sky. Back knee lifts up off the ground. And then notice, can you find a little bit of depth into your two legs? And can you keep lengthening through the sides of your body and reaching your arms up? Take a breath in. Hands to prayer in front of the chest as you breathe out. Extended arrowhead. Extend the back leg and extend your two arms all the way forward in space so your biceps come next to your ears. Lunge a little further into the front thigh bone and we'll breathe in together. Warrior two opens you all the way out as you exhale. Heel to heel alignment with your 2 feet. And just allow that front knee to move more towards your right pinky toe, rather than collapsing into the left, over and out to the right pinky toe. Reach fingertip to fingertip long, breathe on in. Maybe find a little bit more depth as you breathe out. We'll flip and reverse. Reach up, up, up as you inhale. Hands to the ground. Chaturanga, maybe right foot stays hovered as you lower. A back bend, squeeze the glutes as you lift up, inhale. Downward facing dog. Hips to the sky, exhale. Right away, left leg reaches straight and strong, breathe in. Knee to the nose, round on in, breathe out. 2 more times to the sky, inhale. Really round through the upper back on your exhale breath. Last time, to the sky, breathe in. And then step the foot softly in between your hands as you exhale. Drop your back knee, reach your arms under Vinyasa, breathe in. Bend at the elbows, maybe a back bend if you want to go there, breathe out. Back up to the sky, inhale. Arms sweep forward or back and down on the exhale. Now forward and up, crescent lunge, big breath in. Land into the legs and into the feet as you breathe out. Keep lifting the upper body, the arms, inhale. Hands into heart center as you exhale. Extended arrowhead. So as you bow the spine forward, 2 arms reach forward in space and you're really pressing that right hamstring way up towards the roof. Take 1 more breath in. Warrior two, please land the back heel as you breathe out. Just notice where you might be holding on to physically in the shape. Where can you allow to soften a little? Let the shoulders relax. And then from the belly to the heart, breathe on in. Maybe find a little bit more depth as you breathe out. Please flip and reverse as you inhale. Hands to the mat, high to low plank, chaturanga is your exhale. A back bend, know that you can always skip this part as you breathe in. Downward facing dog as you breathe out. Take a big inhale. Open your mouth, let it out with a ha. Exhale. I'm going to flow this a little. Right leg to the sky, please. Breathe in. Step the foot gently forward as you exhale. Lower the back knee. Reach up with the arms underneath as you breathe in. Bend the elbows, maybe a little tip back at the heart as you exhale. Sweep the hands down. Come on up, crescent lunge right away as you inhale. Hands meet at prayer front of the heart as you exhale. Extended arrowhead, reach forward, engage the back leg, breathe in. Open out warrior two as you breathe out. We'll flip and reverse, inhale. Hands to the mat, high to low plank, chaturanga, or just step it back, down dog, it's your choice here. If you're flowing, back bend, squeeze the glutes, breathe in. Downward facing dog, hips to the sky as you breathe out. Right away, left leg reaches straight and strong. Inhale. Knee to nose, step the foot gently forward as you exhale. Come on up, Anjaneyasana. Take a big breath in. Bend at the elbows, lean back a little, breathe out. Sweep the hands down and up, crescent lunge as you breathe in. Hands meet at prayer front of the chest, breathe out. Extended arrow, reach forward, lean forward with a breath in. Warrior two opens you as you breathe out. Flip and reverse, inhale. Hands to the mat, your flow your way takes you all the way back to down dog. Remember, you can skip this part out. You can add on a little, maybe double chaturangas if you want to go there. One more each side, right leg reaches. Breathe in. Step the foot forward as you breathe out. Lower the back knee, reach up. You should feel really familiar with this now. Inhale. Bend at the elbows on your exhale breath. Hands come down, then sweep up for crescent lunge, breathe in. And then hands into prayer front of the heart as you breathe out. Extended arrow reaches you forward, inhale. Warrior two, land, softly exhale. Flip and reverse, breathe in, breathe in, breathe in. Hands to the ground, chaturanga. Keep the legs firm as you lower. A back bend, a squeezing of the glutes, inhale. Takes you back, down dog on the exhale. Final round, left leg reaches, breathe in. Step the foot gently forward, breathe out. Lower the back knee, one inhale reaches you. Bend the elbows on the exhale. Hands come down and up, crescent lunge, breathe on in. Hands into prayer, front of the heart, breathe out. Reach your prayer forward, inhale. Warrior two, land on the exhale. Reverse warrior, reach up and back, breathe in. Hands to the ground, chaturanga is your full breath out. A back bend, press the tops of your feet down, lift your heart up, downward facing dog as you exhale. Please take one full breath in. Open your mouth, let it out with a ha. Lift your heels up, inhale. Bend your knees, gaze forward as you exhale. Step or hop top of your mat. Halfway lift, breathe on in. And then bow it in and fold as you breathe out. Chair pose, please. Big toes come together, little gap into the heels. Reach your arms up to the sky. Really sit down into the depth of your legs. Try to squeeze your legs in towards your midline. And it's almost like you want to track the knees and the shin bones back in space. Then lift the heart up, lift the arms up more, breathe in. Maybe get a little further towards your yoga mat, breathe out. Do one more, inhale. And then fold over the thighs as you exhale. Lift halfway, breathe on in. Step your left foot all the way back as you breathe out. Lower your back knee, reach up, Anjane, inhale. Bend at your elbows as you exhale. We're gonna add on crescent lunge, reaches you, breathe in. Hands into prayer as you breathe out. Extended arrow, lean forward, inhale. Warrior two opens you as you exhale. Listen for the change. Flip and reverse your warrior. Breathe in. Skandasana, back of the mat. Hands at prayer, breathe out. Half moon pose, gaze forward. Right hand to the ground. Left leg, left arm reaches up to the sky. Maybe a little bend into your standing leg. And then think about lifting out and up through your shape. Notice, where can you find stability? Especially when things don't feel so stable. So use your core, squeeze your rib cage into the spine, and then maybe find a little bit more lift here. Take one more full inhale, lift the left heel higher, and then forward, fold over the legs, exhale. Nice job. Lift halfway, breathe on in, and then bow and fold as you breathe out. Please stand up, strong legs, reaches you up, inhale. Palms to the chest, ease your exhale breath. Back up to the sky we go. Breathe in. And then fold, fold, fold over the thighs as you breathe out. Lift halfway as you inhale. Step your right foot all the way back as you exhale. Lower the back knee. Reach your two arms up. Anjaneyasana, breathe in. Bend at the elbows. Maybe a lean back as you breathe out. Come on up, crescent lunge. Sweep the arms down and up. Inhale. Hands at prayer, front of the chest as you exhale. Reach forward, lean forward, breathe in. Open to the warrior two as you breathe out. Here we're adding on flip and reverse as you inhale. Skandasana, please, back off the mat as you exhale. Gaze forward, half moon pose, Ardha Chandrasana, left hand to the ground. If you've got a block, maybe a block. Right leg, right arm reaches way up to the sky. Find that sense of breathing here. And really bend into the left leg. So bend into the standing leg so you find more hip flexion into the left hip. And then again, maybe lift out and up a little more. Right heel lifts up. Take one more full inhale. It's a soft forward fold over the legs as you exhale. Nice job there. Take a halfway lift, lengthen, breathe in. And then bow and fold over the legs as you exhale. Please stand up, reach up, breathe in. Palms to heart center as you exhale. Stop pose, right knee into chest as you breathe in. Open eagle pose, right ankle on top of left thigh. Hands come into prayer once again in front of your heart. Little bit of a glute opening here. So try to keep the chest really nice and broad and proud. And if you want a little more, really bend into the left leg and send your butt way back in space. Take a breath in. Take a breath out. Back up to stork pose, right into chest as you breathe in. Check pose, 2 feet come together, sit on down as you breathe out. Left knee into chest, stork pose, inhale. Dekasana, sweep the left leg all the way back as your spine leans forward in space. Again, bend into the right leg and use your core to zip the rib cage back up towards the spine. Option to take full warrior 3 by reaching your 2 arms forward in space. Hold for 3. Keep extending through the back leg for 2. Take one more inhale. Low lunge. Step the left foot all the way back. Exhale. Take a twist. Right arm reaches. Breathe in. Pyramid pose. Hips up and back as you breathe out. You're welcome to step that back foot in a little. Maybe sway the spine, the head and the neck left and right. And then ever so gently rebend your front knee. Come back to low lunge as you breathe in. And then step left foot all the way forward as you breathe out. Halfway lift, take an in breath. Bow and fold on in on your out breath. Reach up to the sky, stand on up, take a big breath in. Hands will meet at heart as you breathe out. Left knee into chest for stork pose, lifts you, inhale. Open eagle pose, left ankle on top of right thigh. Hands come into prayer in front of the heart. So notice how my left knee kind of sticks up a lot. Want to try and draw that outer left knee out and down. That will get a little bit more opening through the left glute max and knee. And then bend into the right knee more and send the sitting bones way back in space. Oh. Then take an inhale here. And stay for the exhale. Back up to stork pose, left knee into chest, breathe in. Chair pose, 2 feet come together, sit on down as you exhale. Switch the legs, right knee into chest for stork pose, inhale. Dekasana, sweep the right leg all the way back as your spine tips forward in space. Now you can reach your arms back. You can have them at prayer in front of the heart, or for full warrior 3, reach your 2 arms forward in space. Really wrap the sides of the waist in here for 3. Extend through the right leg for 2. Take 1 more inhale. Low lunge with a soft land on the exhale. Broaden the chest as you breathe in. Pyramid pose. This should feel somewhat nice. Little release to the back of the legs here. Really just let the head drop, chin into chest, let it go. Okay, then re-bend your front knee back to low lunge as you breathe in. And then step back softly downward, facing dog as you breathe out. If you'd like to take a float here, ripple forward, high plank pose as you inhale. Chaturanga, knees on or off the earth as you exhale. A back bend cobra or upward facing dog, breathe in. Takes you back. Downward facing dog, breathe out. Right leg reaches to the sky, inhale. Please bend the right knee, yawn and stack the right hip open. Half pigeon pose on the right side. So that knee will come somewhere behind the right wrist. The foot will land somewhere near the left hand. Really extend that left leg way back in space. Now you're welcome to stay upright for as long as you wish. Or you can allow yourself to bow your way down towards your yoga mat. Let the spine relax. Finding deep breaths from the front line to the back line of your body and from your back line to your front line. And again, coming back to that question of how am I feeling in this moment? Where in my body am I maybe kind of gripping and holding on to that I can find some more space by perhaps breathing a little deeper or consciously surrendering and just receiving the shape. Accepting what is. Take your time. You'll walk your hands back towards your body. There's no hurry to get there. We'll step our way back to downward facing dog, and you might like to shake that right leg out a little, or perhaps pedal through the feet. Just kind of do what you need to do here. Get a bit of blood flow back into that right leg. And then just when the time feels right for you, the left leg will reach open to the sky. You'll bend at the left knee, yawn, and stack left hip open, and you'll find your way into half pigeon pose on the left side. Left knee somewhere behind left wrist, foot lands in the right hand. If you do have a block, even a cushion or a pillow at home, you can slide it onto that left cheek. Stay upright for as long as you need, or allow the body to bow down and really surrender into this shape. Please just take 6 more breaths on this side. And then take your time, you'll walk the hands all the way back towards the body. Glide your way back to your final downward facing dog for this practice. Any last little movements, any last little wiggles. And then gaze forward, look forward, a little walk, walk, walk at the feet, all the way to the top of your yoga mat. Find a seat on your bottom, roll your way down onto your back, just readjust this camera a little. And as you find your way rolling down onto your back, bend at your knees, place your 2 feet directly to the ground. Just a gentle back bend today. We have time for just one. Press into all 4 corners of your feet, hands by the sides of the body. Make sure ankles are underneath your knees. And as you press into your feet, lift your tailbone, lower back, middle back and upper back up off the earth for a bridge pose. You're welcome to stay here, or you can slide shoulders underneath you, maybe interlace your fingers together. If you have full wheel in your practice and you're prepared at warm, you can come on up for full Urdhva Dhanurasana. Wherever you are, allow your legs to be like chair pose. We did them quite a few times in class. So think about strong legs in chair pose here. And then take a breath in and a breath out. One more inhale. And then lower bone by bone back down to the earth on your exhale. Once your tailbone hits the ground, just pause. Take a few moments to breathe. And then sway the legs gently left to right. And as you sway the legs gently left to right, reach your arms out along the ground. Hopefully you have the space, unless you're practicing in your hallway. Next time your knees rock over to the left, stack the legs on top of one another. Shuffle the hip bones back into center. If there's a different twist you'd like to take, please take any other twist. Might feel nice for you to gaze over the right shoulder blades. as you let the right shoulder soften towards the space below you. And then take your twist to the other side when you're ready. So drop the knees all the way over to the right, hips shuffle back into the center of your mat, maybe gazing over to the left. And then back into center, happy baby, just to reset the spine. So clasping the outer edges or the inner edges of the feet. If that's not available for you today, just hold on to the backs of the knees or the hamstrings. You can rock a little left and right, maybe find stillness. Really press tailbone and lower back into the ground. And then bring your knees into your chest, wrap your arms around the legs. It might feel nice to curl the nose up towards the knee. And then go ahead and find your final resting shape of Shavasana here. So extend the legs, extend the arms out in space. If you feel like finishing in a seated position, you're welcome to finish in a seated meditation. You might like to press pause on the recording here because I'm going to conclude the recording. You're welcome to stay here for as long as you wish. It may be 1 minute today, it might be 5 minutes, it might be 10. Please find your own intuition to rest for as long as it feels right to rest. And once you complete your practice again, just notice, check back in with how you're feeling. How am I in this moment? Perhaps you leave today feeling a little bit more energized, maybe even grounded, or perhaps your spirit just feels a little bit more uplifted. Thanks for joining me today. I'll see you next time on the mats. Namaste.